there, I'm RPGfairy, and welcome to the first episode of Wheel Thrill Gaming. Well, as this is the first episode, I thought I'd give you a quick rundown of what we're doing here at Wheel Thrill Gaming. Wheel Thrill Gaming is going to be focused on accessibility gaming, focusing on those who those who game under limited mobility. I myself am limited to one fully capable hand. The other one, I only have capability of controlling the wrist and the arm. My fingers really do not work when it comes to that. As you can imagine, that is a big hurdle whenever I am trying to go through and play a game. Now, what I want to do is invite you to come and see through my eyes how gaming is. You get to share with me the trials and tribulations of trying to manipulate modern and maybe some old school gaming. Now, I am an old school gamer myself. I've been gaming since I was about 5 years old. Luckily, when growing up, my mother actually helped manage an arcade. And while I was growing up, as you can imagine, I spent a lot of time in that arcade. During the early time of gaming, it really wasn't that hard to play. You maybe had a button or two to hit, which is easy to hit with the palm of your hand. And you had a joystick. The typical arcade gaming's buttons were large and separated, so they were pretty easy to play with. But games have gotten much more advanced since then. They have, multiple buttons you have to hit at the same time to make things work. You have to control the cameras, and it can make things very easy. As I said, back in the old school, you had the arcade style, which the control and the large buttons. Then I also had an Atari. Yeah, that's how old school we're talking here. The Atari was just a joystick and one button. Then I had the old classic Nintendo system, which you only had two buttons and a up, down, left, and right button. Pretty easy, even with my disability. Once the PlayStations came out, this got more difficult and harder to game. So I then eventually set down the controllers, and I started PCing. Early school, I played a lot of MMOs. I actually beta tested for Ragnarok. Loved that game. I also played the original Final Fantasy Online and some WoW. So a lot of MMOs, but even they have starting to get a little harder to play. At least with the basic, your very basic controls with the keyboard and a regular mouse. About a year or two ago, when the Mass Effect Andromeda came out, I was lucky enough to win a new gaming set, which allowed me to actually experience gaming with a gaming mouse and a gaming keyboard, which has helped out quite a bit. Also, with the recent marketing campaign that Microsoft came out with Everybody Games, Everybody Wins, we had a lot of advancement, allowed us to play a lot more. So we're seeing more and more game companies out there acknowledge the gamers that have the limited mobility, limited hearing, limited vision. The disabled gamers are not quite as ignored as they used to, but we still got a long way to go, as is with life. So in order for everybody to kind of understand where I'm coming from, that is what this channel is going to revolve around. I'm going to invite you to come see me test out some games. We're going to do some Let's Game, and we're even going to see some creation too. One of the first series that I'm going to be coming out with is the No Man's Sky Hold, which is allowing me to attempt to build a replica-ish of the Dragon Age Inquisition Skyhold Fortress. I'm excited about that. It is going to be a lot of work. It may not be quite as well as I like it to be, but I'm going to give it my full 110% effort into creating that, and I'm so happy to share this with everybody. If you have any ideas that you would like to see me do, please comment down below, and also I would be happy for you to hit that like and of course subscribe so you can join this adventure with me. I am so happy to be able to be sharing this with you all. Well, that's about all I have for you today, but I want to welcome you all to my channel, and I, of course, as I said before, like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye!